So looking at your stats there, what does the ADP stand for? Is that adaptability?
Yes, that is adaptability.
And what does that do?
It is... I will preface this, it is slightly debated, and I'm not up to, like, date on exactly what the current interpretations are. Adaptability is sort of like this game's resistance, in where it's not really incredibly useful, except that, I guess I'll go in here, see that, agility, AGL? It's in the third column, second from the bottom.
Yes, it's at 96.
That agility, that is how many iframes, or invincibility frames, you have while you roll. Which is really, really important, because that's like, so if a guy attacks me, I can roll through his attack.
Right.
And the higher that is, the more of those frames you get, so the less precise you have to be with your timing. And that is the main thing adaptability levels up. However, attunement also levels it up. So, this room, see these guys don't see me now, this room looks awesome, I gotta say. Like, these guys, like, worshipping this giant flame kiln thing.
Yeah.
I like it, it's cool.
Maybe they're just cold, Woody. You ever think of that?
Well, that was a bad plan. Or they could all just blow up.
See, pyromancy would work really well, but since you're right there by that giant thing, I guess it doesn't matter. Look out, Woody!
I almost feel like they've patched these guys since I fought them.
To not, like, blow up
Well,
immediately.
no, because they used to, when they were on fire, take damage constantly.
And now they don't.
And now they don't seem to. Because you could kind of wait them out dying. And now you can't really lame it out with them anymore.
Now you just ticked them off, Woody. So what are you going to do about it? Oh no. Look out. Oh no. Woo. You should have, like, defensive spells where you can, like, put up a wall.
There are a few defensive spells, actually.
Yeah.
They're kind of finicky with how they work. Like, there's one that's Great Magic Shield, which makes it so your shield can absorb way more, and you lose, like, less stamina when you block. And also, you can block things you normally wouldn't be able to block as well. Like, magic-related stuff.
But...
And then there's also a few, like, interesting kind of funky defensive spells. There's nothing like what you're saying exactly. But, like, there's a couple of hexes that completely negate damage for like 1 second. So, like, if you time it properly, you can get hit by, like, a giant spell and not take damage.
Is that really a better option than just avoiding that spell?
Well, because it's not really useful for fighting enemies, but it can be useful for fighting players. Because that is not something you're going to expect during, like, a fight.
Yeah.
There's so many enemies in this area, I'm actually almost out of Dark Orb.
God, and you get like 45 of those, don't you?
I have 52.
Whoa!
Because kind of a cool thing in this game that I will give it credit for is that it ties how many casts you have into how much your attunement is. So as you get more attunement, you get more casts of your spells. So, by the way, I just want to check something.
That's neat.
Okay, I need 51,000 souls to level up this.
And you're more than halfway there. Whoa! Halfway there. Wow. You're really putting the hurt on him.
It does, like, nothing. I'm just going up here to see if there is anything like, at the top of this elevator I want to get. Because I can just use my feather to get back to the bonfire.
Wait, white soapstone. Orange is to leave a note.
That's to summon. So if people want to summon me, I can lay down my white sign. So my white gang sign.
Why don't you lay that down?
Because I don't really want to get summoned.
But that would be a really cool little intermission to have, wouldn't it?
At some point, sure. But, okay, to say, though, part of the problem with that is that my soul level and soul memory are high for where I am right now. I have, like, almost 5 million soul memory in my first play of this game.
What does that even mean?
Soul memory is how many total souls you have collected as a character.
Okay.
And
right, collected
that's
or
how
spent?
Collected, period.
Even if you lose it? Like,
even if you lose, I'm pretty sure it's even if you lose it. And, but what that means is that's how matchmaking is calculated in this. So I will only find players in this game to summon or to be summoned by that are close to that range.
Yeah.
So I believe, like, I'm 4 million, so I can run into people who are 4 to 5 million soul memory. So the issue there is that it kind of limits who I run into, and depending on your point in the game, you will, like, run into nobody.
Like, depending on how far you are.
Yeah.
Because, like, the longer you play, the smaller percentile of people are actually playing that long.
Yeah. Well, and it's kind of like, do you really think you're going to run into somebody with 5 million soul memory at the first boss fight? You can, but they're going to be on New Game Plus, and they're not necessarily going to need to summon people. So, there are 3 options right now, because there are 3 boss fights I could do at this point in time. And I will let you pick where I'm going to go. We could go down at the very bottom of this tower is the main boss of the DLC. Up towards the top of the tower is a side boss. Reminds me a lot of Artorias. And down off the side of the tower...
There's the place that you didn't want to go to earlier.
Is
the curse thing.
Well, no, that's also off the side of the tower.
Oh, so it's 4.
So, well, because that's not its own area so much. That's sort of like part of another area. It's confusing, but we'll get to it when we get to it. So there's 3 bosses I can fight, yeah. The guy at the top of the tower is like Artorias, the guy at the bottom of the tower, who is the penultimate boss of the DLC, or another optional fight off to the side of one of these areas.
Okay.
And that is kind of like, do you remember the Gank Squad boss that we fought in the first DLC that was like the 3 dudes?
Mm-hmm.
That area is this DLC's version of that.
Okay, I say, go to the top, work your way to the bottom.
Okay.
Because
the cool thing is now that I have this on, all of the elevators in this tower are on. So I'm going to work my way up to the top, like you said. And this is some really cool imagery, these giant like suits of armor as elevators. I really like that. So there's a lot of hidden crap in this tower. That's one right there. That little ledge. And I'm going to have to...
Why'd you come back down?
Because I have to roll off of this to get to that. Or not, or I could just miss it completely.
Now where's this?
This is... We have already been here, actually. It's
Oh.
just another floor of the tower. Now, I would almost say it doesn't seem like all of the elevators are on, because that isn't on, and I think it should be. So maybe everything isn't unlocked yet? I kind of feel like it is, but...
So what'd you do wrong?
Nope. Oh, nope. All of the elevators are on.
Darn.
So, there was an elevator earlier you told me to go up,
I did?
and I said, it's not working right now, Chicho. This is that elevator.
I remember that!
I am referencing things!
Like, you shouldn't expect me to remember anything from like 2 episodes ago, but I remember that.
Well, never mind.
Okay.
I'll have to get that key from somewhere. I don't know where it is.
The plot thickens.
So, yeah, like I said, I've only played this once, so I'm not super positive where all of the crap is.
Well, now where are you
So,
going?
yeah, I remember this was the other way. So, I remember there is some stuff in this tower that is, like... because you need a key that unlocks a bunch of crap in this tower. And, like I said, I don't have it right now.
Yeah.
So, I will have to find that at some point. So we may end up having to go the other route.
Okay, but right now you're working your way to the top, right?
Yeah. Well, we're working my way to a different route at the top, because we were actually at the top when we got here.
But you want to prolong fighting the boss at the top?
No, can go and fight him at the top. You just can't fight him, because you can't actually fight him when you get here. No, binoculars, bad. This is bad news. Okay. These enemies are cool. I really like them.
It's almost like his dancing when he twirls like that.
They're like a much different encounter than a lot of other stuff, which is neat.
And they don't have legs?
Well, and you can't backstab them. They're really highly resistant to elemental damage. So they kind of have a couple of cool things going on. Wow, how did that not blow anything up? There we go. That's what I was trying to do.
It's like, wow. Good arm.
That's actually what I could go spend all these souls on. I could go to Majula and buy 99 fire bombs.
I got 99 fire bombs.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
But I do not have issues.
Oh, that's funny, too, because they're black fire bombs, Woody.
Chicho!
What?
So, this part's dumb. Okay, I'm dumb. This part's partially dumb because there's a bunch of enemies here. I can just lead them through that fire, and they'll all take damage. Well, first, kill him. Aggro these schmucks.
Oh, that doesn't give you a whole lot of time to get through there, does it?
Nope.
Wow, he's like that. The guy at the top of the stairs looks like a Ornstein Smough minion. Oh, never mind. No, he didn't. His armor looked more gold when he was standing by the fire.
So many menus I have to scroll through to play as this guy. Yeah, that's the only negative of playing as this
You just
dude.
like having all those slots.
I've never played as a character, at least in Dark Souls 2, where like I have to have all of the slots full. Because it's, like I said, it's a little confusing, like, in the middle of the fight to, like, oh crap, I gotta cycle through all my crap.
Yeah.
Damn it, I hate those. There's so many messages in this game that are mock illusionary wall messages. And I believe it's because there's, like, a joke about it.
It's probably just people like dicking with other people, Woody.
Well, it's also because it is that, but it's also because if you look at a message and then just press A, you're really likely to upvote that message.
Oh.
And give it a positive rating. So, yeah. I don't know where this key is. And that is how to get to the boss. So I might have to go another way.
Well, I thought you said you could just go to the top and fight the boss that way.
No, I can't. Because the boss is at the top of the tower, but it's not at the top of the tower where we were at the top of the tower. It's via an alternate route.
It's more at the top.
Yeah.
It's more topper. It's topper at the top.
Okay, well, I made that jump.
Wow. And, ooh, kill it, Woody. Kill it quick. And reap the
God,
reward.
I
Oh.
hate those things. I've actually never been here before.
I didn't know those would run off the edge.
Yeah, crystal lizards will kill themselves to avoid being killed by you. Bright bug, yay, that was worth it. Huh. Where does that ledge go? I am not sure. Oh, that's where that goes. That goes to a curse tower over there.
Now
Wanna go over there?
Yeah, you're gonna kill something?
Okay, sure. Yeah, the reason I didn't go over here too, because dude, this is okay. This doesn't go to the curse tower. This goes to a drop to my death. This goes to the curse tower. But yeah, the reason I kind of didn't want to do the cursed areas is because you can get an item in the DLC called the Hollow Mask, which is a mask that looks like a hollow face, and that will make you incredibly resistant to curse. And this is a cool encounter. I actually really like this fight. A lot of people don't. So this is Maldron the Assassin. This is an NPC.
And he is...
He is pretty resistant to stuff.
Wow. Wait, is that... Crystal?
Yeah, that I'm firing. Crystal Soul Spear.
It looks like ice, dude.
It's crystal.
Could have named your guy Sub-Zero.
So I damaged him halfway. He runs away. And he's running down the tower. This tower is full of curse. If I follow him, I have to fight a giant, like, tower full of cursed guys. Or...
Let him get killed?
No, because the enemies won't kill him, because he's Invader. Enemies don't target Invaders. They're actually on the same side. Invaders can use them to hurt you. So, see, I try to go down a little bit much. I have to deal with those guys throwing firebombs, and I'll get cursed once that bar fills up. But, and I kind of actually hope I have this item, because I might not.
The mask?
There is an item called Seed of a Tree of Giants.
You have one.
Yep. This will aggro all of the enemies against the Invader. And they will kill him for me.
Cool.
Should I use it?
Why not? Let's see how fast you can get those souls from him. Right, does he give you souls?
Yeah, he will give me souls.
Okay, watch the soul counter. Here we go. Any day now.
They're not going to do it immediately. But, so, I guess I'm just going to go down to this tower and get cursed, because I can actually hit a thing in here, which will eliminate most of the curse, if I am fast enough. But I am probably going to get cursed. Yeah, look, they're fighting him right now.
That's good. No, he won't go after you because he's too busy trying to save himself from them, right?
Well, he's almost dead now. Oh, he's going to die.
He's still trying to get you, though. Gonna get you.
Nope, he's dead now.
Nice.
Of course, now I have to fight all these guys.
So will your curse bar go back up now that you've killed that witch guy? Or
Nope, he's
thing?
dead forever.
Okay. The curse has been lifted, Woody. You're the chosen one. Look out, don't roll. Don't roll off the edge. Please don't. Got some knockback on that, huh? Bam. Oh, not that thing. Woody!
Ooh, you did a little spinny twirl thing. Okay, well, I'm just gonna come back to this tower and get all my crap now.